Here comes your pre-market summary for Tuesday, July 18th. Banks back in focus here. Futures little changed as we head towards the open. We just got Schwab coming across right now as we start to record this. Schwab earnings out. We get Morgan Stanley. We get Bank of America this morning. We also get U.S. retail sales coming up at 8:30. Just be aware of that. 0.5% to the upside expected. That's coming off 0.3 to the upside last time. So we'll see how that affects maybe some of the retailers this morning if it comes out higher or lower than expected. At 10 a.m., there's some housing market index data as well, but a bit of a minor number there. So we'll keep an eye on retail sales at 8:30. Overall, again, bank earnings in focus. We'll see how things play out here this morning for the most part to the upside right across the board for some of the banks anyways. The Qs, however, yeah, dead flat, basically exactly where we ended the day yesterday. Nice rally all the way into the close at the end of the session yesterday. Overall, the S&P, same story, just kind of hanging out here where things ended off yesterday. A few things to note as far as individual movers this morning. Microsoft back to the upside ever so slightly. Pretty strong performance from all the big tech names yesterday. Microsoft was among the strongest. The Activision deal maybe going to close later than planned now. Bloomberg reporting this after the close yesterday. They're looking for an extension now to satisfy some of these other regulatory hurdles that have yet to be jumped over. Palantir, a new partnership this morning. PLTR to the upside. It was about 2%. Yeah, still holding on to gains here nicely. Basically session highs. New partnership announced another government agency coming through. So huge day yesterday for PLTR. This one, not one we've looked at for quite some time, but also had a pretty big day yesterday. Sunrun, clean energy name, all the way to $24 here in the pre-market. Morgan Stanley going to overweight with a price target of $39 for run. We'll talk some Tesla, trying to hold on to that gap to the upside yesterday. Didn't end up doing much throughout the actual session. We're back to 290 once again. A couple of minor headlines. Cathie Wood selling over 13 million worth of Tesla shares at the highs yesterday after this recent run-up. She also then turned around and bought 1.3 million of Meta stock yesterday. So we'll see if Meta gets a bump off of that. A couple of little ones to be aware of. KPTI, that was an FDA fast-track designation. Nice look. Relatively small float on this one. Only $2 stock, but just be aware of that. And then Schwab, as I mentioned, just out. Revenue falling $2.29 billion from $2.5 billion the prior quarter. Grab the watch list, guys. We'll be up at 8:30. Again, retail sales coming through. Retailers, for the most part, the stocks, not really doing much in the pre-market. We'll talk about that number, though, when we come on. We'll see you then on TraderTV.Live.